To start, I'd like to show a short clip of Jim Gaffigan joking about some common attitudes people have toward fast food.
Because we all know better, right? We've all read the articles, seen those documentaries. It's the same message. Look, McDonald's is really bad for you. It's very high in fat and calories, and we don't even know where the meat comes from. And we're all like, that's disgusting. I'll have a Big Mac, a large fry, and a 2-gallon drum of Diet Coke. Because there's a McDonald's denial. We all embrace it. No one's going in there innocent. We're walking into a red and yellow building with a giant M over it. What's this, a library? Oh, get some fries while I'm here.
That clip is just to make us laugh, but it's true that most of us try not to think about what fast food is actually doing to us. And to be sure, I'm not going to try to convince you never to eat fast food again. I know I will. But there are some things that Americans simply have to know about fast food and what it's doing to us, or because it can mean the difference between life and death. So first of all, a little known fact about fast food is that it immediately causes damage to your body. We know this to be the case because of a recent study done by the Montreal Heart Institute in the University of Montreal. In this study, the participants, after only one fast food meal, suffered immediate and significant damage to their arteries, which made them more susceptible to illness, less able to repair tissue damage, and more likely to develop serious or even fatal heart circulation problems. So millions of Americans are putting themselves at risk for this every day, and they have no idea for what they're giving up in return for convenience and taste. Now, the good news is that we can easily choose fast food meals that work in our favor. All it takes are 4 things. First of all, the right attitude. Second, a reasonable distrust of fast food labels, which I'll explain in a moment. Some physical exercise, and a basic knowledge about healthy foods and how to recognize them. Now, I say the right attitude because in America, it has become culturally acceptable to damage your health for pretty much anything, but especially people will damage their health for money, appearance, and self-gratification. You need to decide for yourself, before you can make this change, that your physical well-being and that of your family is more important than any of those things. Second, fast food restaurants often label foods as heart healthy or natural or lean, but those words have been so overused that they really mean almost nothing anymore. Restaurants know that if they put 1 or 2 healthy food items on their menu, or if they put 1 or 2 healthy ingredients in their food, then the person who's buying that won't really question what makes that food healthy or what is in it that's making it unhealthy. And that makes it even more dangerous for this individual because then they will be unlikely to moderate their food intake because they'll actually believe that they're doing something good for their bodies when in reality they could be doing serious damage. So try to have the courage to look a little closer at what you're feeding yourself. Simply put, fast food will give you more calories than a well-balanced home-cooked meal in every situation. So try to plan ahead a little. Just take a long walk occasionally, go jogging every other morning. It doesn't have to be anything big, but try to put those extra calories you're taking in to some good use to make yourself look and feel great. So now the hard part is done. You care about your body, you aren't so quick to trust fast food restaurants, and you're getting a little more exercise. That's the hard change to make in your life. Now this is the easy part. Just using some simple facts and common sense to separate the healthy from the dangerously unhealthy. I have these 2 articles up here because they give some excellent ideas of how to choose healthy foods. Just for a couple examples, one is the KFC breaded chicken breast. Now, when the KFC breaded chicken breast is cooked, the breading actually absorbs the oil and keeps the meat inside juicy, tender, and low in fat. Unfortunately, you do need to remove the breading and the skin to get rid of the unhealthy fat and oils, but once you do, you actually have a really delicious chicken breast right there that can be really good for you and can be a great bodybuilder. These articles will also warn you about some hidden dangers in well-known fast food joints that praise themselves for being healthy for you, such as Subway and Jamba Juice. I know, everyone gets a little surprised at that. But Subway, for example, it can be an excellent fast food choice if you choose a wheat bun, avoid the oily and fatty sauces, and order meat with a high protein to fat ratio, for example, chicken breast, turkey breast, or roast beef, and of course add plenty of vegetables. But like we discussed earlier, do not let your guard down completely when you walk into those buildings. Some of those smaller Jamba Juice drinks actually have about as much calories as a small Coke would. So you really need to be aware of what you're putting into your body and just try to avoid some of those fatty sauces. Educating yourself about these things is really as easy as typing the words into Google search. So give it a try. You would be very surprised how much you will learn. In closing, I'd like to remind you that finding and choosing healthy fast foods is extremely easy. Be brave enough to take the skin off your chicken breast and be the one to ask your favorite pizza place if they have a whole wheat crust. Fast food joints make what their customers want, so show them that eating healthy matters to you and they'll start to make the changes. But if nothing else, eat healthy for you. You cannot replace your body, so take care of it.